Alright guys, this is Jack with Jack's Outdoors, and today we have a guest.
Hi, hi.
It's the Cyclone. Today we're at Thornburg Conservation Park, and this place sits on 38 acres. Where are we at? Are we outside of Crafton?
Between Crafton and Robinson Township.
Yeah, so we're not too far. It's 38 acres.
About 60. The old sharp edge tree.
Anyway, it sits on 38 acres of property, and we're going to take you guys for a stroll along and we'll show you guys Chartiers Creek. We don't know if it's all the time, but it seems like there's always tons of water that lays on this trail. At least the times that we've always come.
We've had a bunch of storms lately. There wasn't really any rain yesterday, though. I bet this tree came down in the storm here, probably.
Yeah, Hurricane Ida just came through 2 or 3 days ago.
Look over here, yeah.
Vernal pools. Well, they're not lying. Ooh, there's a fuzzy.
That's a little tanker.
You're squeaking?
My shoes.
Oh.
With wet grass.
Oh, because you're walking on wet grass.
Without hiking shoes. Wildflowers over here. And honeysuckle? Yeah, orange honeysuckle. Hey, somebody actually cut this one up. That's probably debris that was coming out.
I'll get you guys a little closer than I can get. This is what she was talking about. Are these honeysuckles?
It looks like honeysuckle. That's why the bees are on them. See, there's a big bumblebee over there.
Yeah.
Pollinating the honeysuckle. See, you can get Mr. Bee in there. Pollinating the honeysuckle.
See Mr. B? He's having a good day. Happy day on a happy flower.
Love the bees, hate the wasps. Yeah, there's bees everywhere.
Buzz.
This honeysuckle is pretty though because it's such a dark, deep orange color, and usually only this time of year it gets real dark like that. It doesn't stay like that very long.
So I'm not sure if you.
Fall's coming early.
Well, that's good and bad. I'll get to go archery hunting.
Over here, there's big ones over here coming up. Well, that's it. You can hear all the rockets and stuff so early this year. So loud, right in the middle of the day. It's like 3 p.m. and they're going.
I've never experienced before like where.
5 p.m. here right now, anyway, you guys, but they're out a lot earlier.
Yeah, but like I'll be driving with the radio on, and you can hear them through the glass and stuff with the windows up.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, they're not even as bad as they were. Like this isn't even like the worst year as far as
like
numbers.
Of nature, but they get loud.
Yeah, they're so loud. I found out one time if you snag one and you throw it on a fly rod and chuck it back out for fishing, it doesn't work.
Fish don't like them.
I think the fish are scared of. I think the fish are scared of them. Is this bench new since we've been here?
I don't think so.
I just don't recall it. Got a cool little bench with a stairway. So in case you guys don't know, we're located in Pennsylvania on the western side of the state. So that's kind of where a lot of the videos are going to be taken from.
Easy for us to get to by vehicle in a one-day trip we drive. We love road trips. I love road trips. I've always loved road trips. But with our work schedules and other pieces of life, it's just easier to get places that are a lot closer here, which is pretty cool because you don't see a lot of videos of things that are happening actually in Pennsylvania. So there's quite a few pretty spots to go to around here. Local. A lot of people don't even know a lot of the local stuff that's around here.
You want to check out that way?
Bees everywhere and all these flowers. It's just really nice because there's a lot of different wildflowers growing here.
This might be as far as we get. It looks like the trail's kind of washed out.
It's actually pretty neat topography back here though. I mean, it's maintained. I think the city owns this, right?
I believe so.
Is it the county or the city? I'm not sure.
I think it's a city.
Alright, so this Pittsburgh then owns this, right?
Yeah. Here, you want to hold this?
See the rock.
Trying to take some pictures.
Up there is where we came from, that trail. As you can see, there's multiple trails. It's like really neat because they're like kind of little meadows. There's an area on the other side of this park that has a lot of different types of trees and stuff. It's really neat. And then there's some hills you could climb, and just a really neat day. And guys, we might be going back. Listen to those locusts.
Alright guys, sorry about the detour. We found the tripod and we're almost back to where we were. The crazy and wild cyclone!
Oh, yeah. Bunch of sogginess.
So as Tim was shooting the camera, I got an idea. I'll show you guys what we see of you.
What?
So as Sim was shooting the camera, I got an idea. I'll show you guys what we see of you. So we obviously can't go this way because it's way too deep. That leads this way. And that's where we came from. They have these flowers all over the place. I don't know what they are. Do you?
Not a botanist. I'm not. Look at these. You can tell somebody with all these trails they're going through all the water too. Somebody rides bikes through there. Not a bicycle, single tire.
There's a doggy print.
There's a lot of doggy things.
Dogs are allowed in this park, just not on Wednesdays and Sundays. They cause mass chaos and destruction only on Wednesdays and Sundays.
On full moons.
On full moons that fall on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Did you say something about a permit also?
Yeah, so dogs need a permit if you decide to bring them here. There's no fee from what I saw that's attached to it. It's just a record of what dogs are allowed to be on the property. That way if something was to happen, and let's say you and your doggy came out, you went through the whole process correctly, but someone else's doggy attacked your doggy, then the city will then file a lawsuit against that doggy and its owner for being on the property unregistered, and on top of your lawsuit that you could have.
So basically, it keeps things safe. It's something that keeps things safer for pets. So I'm not sure what they look at, if they look for to make sure that your dog has all its vaccines and rabies shots and stuff like that, or that we didn't really look at that on the website, but I believe things are just to keep things safe for you and your pets while you're out here.
You and your doggy.
Doggies, puppies.
That's what we saw earlier. I didn't get the camera turned fast enough, but we saw, when I said fuzzy, it was a doggy.
Usually lots of doggies out here. There's really no one here today. Well, there's usually not a ton of people here, but when you do see them, they're usually walking.
A doggy.
Doggies.
And always remember, clean up the doggy's doo-doo.
And this is the doggy day. It's a Saturday. Go ahead, dude. I'll come back to the car.
Alright, well, I'll come back in a minute. I'm just going to go shoot the crick. You guys got to make sure to keep an eye out for snakes. And that's just not just here. That's anywhere you go. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Safety is the utmost importance. Here, I can't see the crick, but I tell you what, being that you guys are on a pole, oh, wait, too much. You guys get to look at the grass a little more. I don't know how good of a job I'm doing, being you guys are like 12 feet up in the air now. And I can't see the screen. I think you guys can see it. Not sure. Find out later when I go to edit this. You can see, like, there's two trails that run parallel here. There's this trail, It runs along Chartiers Creek. And then there's the other trail that we're going to head back to. Maybe you guys will get to see Mr. Sneaky. We're shooting this video without the microphone. There's really no wind today. So let us know what you think. If we should just use the microphone regardless. Or if you guys are fine with how it sounds today. Oh, here's a purple flower. It's pretty. Switch. Picture time.
There's Jack taking pictures. Which actually, a really good picture is kind of what we see right now. This, as you can see the two paths, kind of reminds me of Stairway to Heaven.
Hit that like button if you want us to go left. Subscribe if you want us to go right.
Both!
Both! We could do both.
However, choose your own path. Pick an ending.
I think I see what this does. Yeah, go on the right, Sin. I'll run up with this camera on the left.
We'll do them both.
We'll
Meet
do
up
them
at the end. I foresee that we're just going to have a grassy path with some bushes on the side and me looking to make sure there's no snakes because I really don't have hiking gear on and I have shorts, so we're prone to get bitten. Really wet and marshy here and cool, so it's actually a good place for snakes to hang out. There's a lot of places for water to collect. It's nice and cool. Yeah, it's humid here. And I believe our weather's like in the high 70s today. It's a little humid though. A little breeze sometimes. Not too bad. See, it's up over in that little gorge there where the creek runs. It's actually really neat up there. Sometimes people litter though. Makes it not so pretty anymore when there's garbage sometimes. But this is actually pretty well maintained. I don't think this area has a whole lot of traffic through it. Anytime we've been here, there's not really too many people here. Today, nobody. We saw nobody. They do have a parking area. When we pulled up, there's only one other vehicle there in this whole park, so. It's really easy to come out here and actually just have solitude in nature. It's actually pretty cool. A lot of these trails wind in circles and then one crosses another, so It's really neat for people that want to do any type of, you know, light hiking. I mean, they have areas where they have a lot more climbing and stuff too, but this is pretty much all flat. Really good that this is located so close to the city for people that don't have this right in their backyard. Something that really could be used well for people who are doing some type of rehab, need some type of rehab exercise. I know the first thing I thought about the first time I was here of people that are on like cardiac rehab. You really do some walking here and it not be super strenuous, and you can pick a trail that's only like a mile long. You can pick a trail that's only like a half a mile long. A lot of these just loop around in circles, and you can walk around here all day and pick like 13, 16 miles worth of trail. It just one loops into another, and oh, found me a big old puddle here with my shoes that aren't so good at just getting through these. If you guys see the sky, that means I fell. Let's not do that. I've totally fallen on a trail before. Sometimes I'll see something that's a breathtaking sight now. Step towards danger. It's a slip and slide usually for me. I usually slip into mud that I didn't see covered under grass. There's Jack. And that's usually when I fall. We'll do them both.
Or do them both.
I foresee that we're just going to have a grassy path.
Sorry for the extra noise. Stealth mission. Oh, there's a bunny. Oh, you guys missed a bunny. I'll say this. This is the first time I used this camera for doing a walk-in video such as this. And it's not as easy as the little selfie stick on with a phone on the end. We were going to get a GoPro, then some things happened. The service provider discontinued service on that phone. They will remain nameless. The nameless phone provider. So anyway, I was looking at the latest and greatest GoPro 9, and that cell phone is more indestructible than it, and has more megapixels. So I was like, we'll just use that since I can't use it on the network anymore. Had to get a new phone. Might as well put that phone to some good use. So what trail's that? We're on the Folk Trail. The Tucker Trail. I'm guessing, I'm not positive, but I think we're on Folk. Do 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 do. I wasn't thinking before I left, and I didn't think of it till just now. This camera doesn't have such a good microphone system, so I have to shout at the camera so you guys can hear me. If I was smart, I would have grabbed the microphone before walking away. It's alright, because you guys are worth it. Another trail over there. What's that? Well, we gotta get back to find the Cyclone. This battery's dying, and she has the batteries. Actually, I'm going to stop recording now before we lose the footage.
So these two, so I was saying these trails wind around and hit each other, so you could just walk around in circles and circles, and they're neat to different kinds of trees here. So
These are some neat flowers. Are these different than the ones earlier?
I don't know. I love flowers and nature and stuff. Unfortunately, I've never been the type of person that could point at things and be like, that's a this plant, and that's a this plant.
There's two other trails back that way.
Yeah.
The battery started
So
dying,
so I
had to cut it off short.
We actually were down here before. You guys
still?
recall seeing this sign for this folk trail here earlier.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Jack is in control of the camera again.
There is something I wanted to look at over here. Do some investigating. Ooh, cool spot. There's a cool spot I walked through.
Different date on it. Like it
This is what I saw from over there. I wanted to see what it was. So it looks like they plant trees and other stuff here, which is good, you know. Help keep this place going.
You have to with the issues that we're having with bugs that are killing our trees. Yeah, so we're lucky that we don't have the what are those light? What are the bugs that those bugs that are killing everything everywhere?
They just found them in Allegheny County.
We do have them. Get out. They're pretty bugs. They're beautiful bugs. I forget what the heck they're called.
I don't want to.
Lighthouse or something. I can't remember.
I don't want to say because I'm not sure. So if we go that way,
they're on every. If you go to any of our state parks, it actually gives you a warning against them right on it.
it says smush them.
You're supposed to report them. Yeah.
Report and smush. Anyway, so if we go that way, we go back to the trail that we started on that led to the water path. If we go this way, it takes us back towards the creek. Actually, I see a nice little uplet there. Why don't we see if we can't get some more pictures of the creek, and then we'll start working our way out.
Lantern. I didn't even get to look them up, but I remember they're lantern bugs.
Lantern bugs?
Lantern, yes.
Oh, check out this nice little clearing.
Yeah. Is that a tree down there or a fire ring over there? What kind of tree? Has to be. I don't think there's no.
I'm not sure. We'll check it out in a minute.
This is Thornburg. Thornburg Trail. This is Thornburg Trail. This looks like a good place for a snake to hang out. Oh, you know what I bet it is?
Huh.
One of these stumps for the garbage can.
I bet you it's a sewage thing.
Yeah. I mean, they have this stuff in not a pretty place.
No. The last time we were here, all this brush was down because it was early spring and the winter killed it all. Now it's all back up.
So, folks, that means the spring is the best time to look at the creek here.
The creek.
I don't know what goes in this creek, though. I definitely wouldn't go in it.
Sewage.
Yeah.
Well, you can see right there a sewage thing.
Kind of. It doesn't smell sulfury up here, though. Poopy.
I can barely see the camera, guys. I'm trying to give you guys the best shot and get over this brush.
Oh, those are big butterflies on the ground. Look, butterflies everywhere.
Where?
Everywhere. They're like all over in front of you.
Oh.
There are two of them. I thought they were my floaters at first, and I was like, oh, there's a whole bunch of butterflies.
All right.
What are these things? They look like corn on the cob. Are they?
You know what these are?
Huh.
Comment down below if you do.
It looks like corn on the cob.
I think it looks like one of those desert.
Look at it. Look at. Zoom in on me. Like, look at this. This looks like corn. It's not corn, but.
I think it looks more like one of those desert things.
Because
It has the little flowers and stuff.
So these flowers here turn into this corn on the cob thing. That's what it looks like.
I think it's one of those desert flowers.
They're neat. It looks like corn on the cob.
You know who would know?
Not us.
Not us. We need that one guy off of Adventure Archives. Adventure Archives, you ever watch this? Feel like doing a dual hike? Reach out.
We have to learn how to do Kung Fu on break time, though.
Yeah, I forget some of their names, but Kung Fu Man's the one that knows all the plants on Adventure Archives.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that he knows all that stuff.
Oh, it's just a sewage thing.
Yeah, I said it's probably this the garbage cans are sitting on. Yeah, trash. Oh, this tree's got the lean going, man.
I think it's a crab apple.
I'm talking about the one here next to it. It's starting to lean. Go yonder too. This tree's
It's all one tree. I think it's a crab apple.
Oh.
It looks like the roots rotted out. See how it snapped?
Yeah. Spiders are having a field day there.
It looks like it's been down for some time. Well, Cindy, you want some more firewood?
Yeah, no thanks. I'm carrying it back. This would be perfect. We could probably campfire out of this for a couple of days.
Oh, here's another bench. So anyway, we're going to have a quick water break. And then we'll finish this trail. There's not too much left. What do you think? Maybe a quarter of a mile, half a mile tops? Yeah. This isn't a very big loop. Like, we're actually, there's a few more inside trails and stuff, but, you know, you can decide. I feel like there's more to look at on the outside. That's why we mostly did the outside. You know, check it out if you guys feel like you want to at some point.
What's weird is it looks so completely different today than last time we were here.
Yeah, this place really changed on the
season. We hiked a lot of those trails that went like up hills and stuff too, remember?
Yeah, going up towards the railroad tracks and stuff. It's just nice that we have things like this that are actually inside the town. They're only 5-10 minutes away. And it's just nice to be able to, in between rounds of your hectic and busy life, to just escape for a few minutes and enjoy life. All right, we're back on the move. The cyclone was having a meltdown over mosquitoes.
Oh, I got bit 100 million times. They just had a feast. I am now known as Mosquito Buffet.
I was reading an article the other day. They said mosquitoes are attracted more to certain types of blood type. So, according to the article, they said that they're most attracted to O.
Which is not me, so I think that's a lie.
That's me. And I got bit twice.
I got bit 400 times.
They said they're least attracted to, I think it was A.
I'm an AB mix. I don't recall if I'm positive, negative, whatever.
I think it matters more depending on like what you shower with, what you do, and just how much you're moving around and stuff. Look at these tall things. As you can see, we're headed back into the industrial park, which means this hike is just about over.
That really ruins this. Seeing buildings. It's actually a pretty neat view if you were back on that little porch there. Again, like they're planting, protecting some new plants they're putting up here.
I should have probably checked the audio, make sure you guys can actually hear us.
Here's this video of mukbang.
Here's this video of two...
What are these things? Are these Are these things that haven't hatched yet? What is that?
I don't know.
It's another one of those. Comment down below. What is this?
Comment down below. What is this?
We need a botanist friend to hike with us. Yes.
And if the audio doesn't turn out good in this episode, we'll put it on the microphone and actually turn it backwards towards us so you can hear our monetary.
Who's good at lip reading?
Especially when you can't see the lips. You can actually see the stony through the woods. We've named all our vehicles. So if you go this way, it takes you back to the trail that we started on. And there's a little wood pile there. Oh, interesting.
What?
It's a little bench. Is that a shovel?
No, look, they have cards about the plants that they made here. There's a card around each plant. This is a cute little area.
Yeah, a little shovel.
This is where fairies live in an area like this. Look, these little trees. These trees are cute. Are they some type of rose bush? What is it?
Magical flame hydranean.
Oh, they'll be pretty. They'll be beautiful.
And it costs $34.98 wherever they bought them.
These are orange trees over here. How neat, how neat. I wonder if, who actually plants these?
There's mushrooms right there. A whole bunch of them.
This will be a cute little garden here.
I don't know anything about mushrooms and finding and eating. I personally would not eat anything that I found because I don't trust myself. So you can see that up there by the garbage cans is where we came in. This trail here takes you that way. You can see through the woods a little bit. Back there up to the trail that way. Let's go this way. I mean, you can obviously tell that all trails lead to the parking lot. It's just different ways of getting to the parking lot.
I wouldn't mind finding out who does the planting of these trees. And oh, there's a fuzzy puppy. And
I'm gonna say there's some people ahead, so let's wrap this up.
okay, so that we can see if we can contribute something. Are we allowed to plant stuff there? Do we have to get permissions from it, or do you donate somewhere to have them build little things like that? It's just a cute area, it really is.
So that's it for this episode. The Cyclone. Thank you for coming with me. And once again, this is Jack's Outdoors Adventures. And there's a puppy up ahead. Puppy. Oh wait, sorry.
Puppy's ready for an exercise.
So sorry, it's not puppies. It's doggies. Yeah, doggies.
Oh yeah, doggies.
You know what? If you want to get drunk, but play a drinking game every time. Do a shot every time we say doggy.
It would be way too much. We would be killing people right now. The alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, they'd be at least.
Doggy. See you guys.
See ya.